We're
Yeah,
back.
I thought we were gonna do a little bit of an intro before the before you just threw that on there. Like,
Okay.
we're back, and then we're just going straight into it. I like
Okay. Let's rerun it. All right. All right. Welcome
it.
back.
Rerun it.
Welcome back to the Zoo and Goop podcast, episode 2 of the revived podcast. And I've got a cat on my screen. What's happening? Yeah, we're gonna talk about Knicks, some NFL, Love Island, MLB, NBA. Any
NHL.
final words before we throw this loading screen back on the?
No, we're not. Don't throw it back on. I liked that. I liked it. I liked it how we began. Uh, nah, I got nothing else. So that was a pretty entertaining weekend, both reality TV and sports wise overall. So I was thoroughly enjoying watching. Let's start with the Knicks. Knicks
Yeah.
Spurs. They Knicks take both games in San Antonio. Uh, Barely won last game. Both games been really entertaining, really fun to watch. Knicks are now 13-0 since going down 2-1 to the Hawks. Haven't lost since late April. We're a week into June. It's pretty
Kind of crazy.
impressive stuff. Still averaging over 120 points per game, 51% from the field, and 40% from three as a team. Um, and the first thing I want to talk about in that game, I guess game two, would be Wemby's horrible turnover. They did everything right on that possession. They got Brunson in a tough shot. He missed. They get the rebound, and Wemby just panics. That um, might be the worst turnover I've ever seen in NBA Finals history. When I was talking to the
Ooh.
Green with Envy guys, they mentioned Steph Curry's behind the back pass in Game 7 against the Cavs to Klay Thompson. That was a turnover, but that was with 5 minutes left. This was with 9 seconds left. And you have the ball in a tie game and you turn it over. Like, what do you think about that?
Uh, I mean, he didn't need to pick up the ball. He didn't need to pick up his dribble.
Yeah.
There was no one around him. I know. I understand he wants to get the ball in the hands of a actual ball handler because we all know Wemby is not the best ball handler, and clearly he's not the best passer. But he could have just brought the ball up. I
Yeah.
mean, that was bad. In terms of all-time mistakes, that might be an all-time blunder. The thing about the Curry one is that they hadn't made a shot for like 3 minutes and then he just threw it out of bounds. I mean, that one was bad, but
Yeah.
this one, I mean, just the timing was horrible. And
Yeah.
it kind of encapsulates everything that's gone wrong for the Spurs, I feel like this series where they like they do something right and then it just doesn't go their way in the end because of either a forced mistake or an unforced mistake, but like they've played really well so far, and then
Yeah.
the Knicks have just found a way to figure it out. And I know that obviously Wemby threw that ball away, but like also Brunson had to be there in the right time to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And so like I just feel like the Knicks have been in the right spot at the right time, and the Spurs have been in the wrong spot at the wrong time so far.
Yeah. I agree. The Knicks have been really good. And they've been doing it as a team. It's like Brunson was really good to close game one. Game two, he was not very good overall. But Cat's been amazing. I think he's really had like shown Wemby some problems. I think he's more athletic than like Chet or Isaiah Hartenstein, whoever was guarding him in that Thunder series. He's able to move with Wemby, and I think he's kind of cooking him on the offensive end. I think he had 20 in game two,
Hmm.
and he's just been like he's been pretty much the whole postseason, like we talked about last week.
Yeah.
He's been like the catalyst for the Knicks, especially when Brunson has been as inefficient as he has been for these past two games. Like game one, he had 30, but he had 31 shots. And last game, he also wasn't great. And that missed free throw at the end would have came back to bite them if Wemby had made his mid-range shot, but unfortunately he did not.
Yeah.
So I think Cat's been really good. And yeah, overall, the Knicks as a team have been really good. So winning two games on the
Brunson,
road is tough.
yeah. Brunson's shooting 33% from the field right now, so not not the best, but like Cat. So game score is a stat. It's like a box score stat that basically adds up all your counting stats. And then divides it by a certain number. It's a calculation, but basically, Cat has a 21.4 game score in game two. He had a 21.4 in game two. No center or power forward this entire playoffs. I looked at each of the box scores for all the games, has gotten close to that outside
Mm.
of Rudy Gobert in game four of that series,
Yeah.
16.7. Guess what happened in game four? Wemby was ejected. So I
Oh,
don't know. I
the
don't think that
classic
even
elbow.
counts.
The
I don't even
elbow.
think that counts. Kind of putting this Cat playoff run in perspective a little bit. He has a win share of 3.47, so that means whatever this calculation there is feels like they have that Cat has added 3.5 wins to the Knicks by himself,
This
basically,
postseason, huh?
this postseason. That's 81st all time, which isn't like a incredible, like oh top 10 all time. But that places him with Jimmy Butler's 2023 playoff run, who Jimmy had like 3.5, and then Tim Duncan in 2005. Tim Duncan won, I think he won Finals MVP that year.
Mm.
So this is a historical playoff run for Cat.
Yeah, for sure. He's been really good, especially after that, like up and down regular season. There was like some trade rumors at the deadline, like were they going to move him? Like, is this even going to work? And I mean, he's really coming to his own. And I think the defense is probably on Wembenyama. Although Wemby had 30 last game, I think the defense overall from him this postseason has been probably what Knicks fans and the Knicks coaching staff have liked the most. Going back to the Spurs, Fox did not have a good first game. I really didn't like when they pulled Harper and put him back in with like 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Like I said it immediately as soon as it happened. Like, why are you taking Harper out? Harper's been incredible, by the way. He's a rookie and he's not looking like one in this postseason. But he had a really good game too. I thought Fox had 20 points on 8 for 12 from the field, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, but way better than he performed in game one. So I have a question for you. Who do you think on the Spurs needs to step up in game three to make this a series? Because if they lose tomorrow, I mean, the series is over and the Knicks are your 2025, 2026 NBA champions.
I mean, truthfully, I think it's probably everyone needs to step up, right?
Yeah,
I think Wemby's just gonna have to put on like a Giannis level performance in the next couple games to even
yeah,
this series. Dylan Harper, though, he's played great.
yeah,
To add to your point, he has a +7 plus minus for this series, which is incredible because they've lost 2 games.
yeah,
But what I would like to see out of Wemby and the Spurs is like, can we get Wemby the ball in the paint a little bit more often? Like, let's start him off with the ball at the elbow. Let's
yeah,
do a nice paint entry pass. I know it's difficult, and I know that the Knicks have been playing very good like prevention defense on those like passes that get him down in the paint. But
yeah,
in the paint yesterday, he was 8 for 11. Like
yeah,
he's automatic from the paint. Nobody can block his shot. He just needs to shoot closer. Like we can't be having a jump shot with 15 seconds left or whatever that was uh,
yeah,
to try and take the lead or tie the game or whatever. We can't be shooting the mid-range shot there. You got to get a little closer. Even a floater I would like, but like,
yeah.
can we just get Wemby closer to the paint and then on the other side of the ball, we got to do the same thing, some sort of defensive scheme to keep Wemby inside the paint because the Knicks were able to get inside, and even when Wemby was guarding the drives, they were able to get inside sometimes. But like, I'd like to have Wemby down there so he can block more shots. I know he had 4 blocks, but there were definitely some drives where he could have helped out, and he was out in the 3-point line.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, especially in these first two games, when you see Wemby trying to drive from the perimeter, he looks a little bit sporadic. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't look like those controlled drives, and I think more touches in the paint will pay dividends. I just think, like we said earlier, like last week, the Knicks do match up really well with the Spurs. They have two very skilled, very good. I guess well, Cat isn't a very good defender, but he's still a very skilled big man who has matched up really well with Wemby, and I think. the Knicks are able to match the Spurs physicality better than the Thunder because they're like bigger. Like Josh Hart is bigger
Yeah.
than Caruso. Anunoby is bigger than like Jared McCain. Like the Spurs have very tough guards. They're very good at defense, but I think the Knicks match up very well in that respect, along with being able to guard Wemby. I mean, Game Three should be electric. I think Trump will be there, first president ever to go to an NBA Finals game. He's got a big week ahead of him. He's got the Finals game on Monday. He's got his birthday UFC event on Sunday. There's a
I,
lot of stuff going on
I
over
think that
there,
might get
so I'll be
rained
there.
out.
Oh,
I
no,
think
that would be beautiful.
I think UFC 250 might get rained out. They're calling for rain right now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. See, I would love some rain on that parade. But going back to the Knicks, they were plus 2,200 to win the finals before the playoffs. They haven't lost a game since April 23rd. I think they would be the biggest underdogs to win the playoffs in a long while. I didn't check the odds, but I know like usual finals winners in the NBA are anywhere from plus 600 to plus like 1,500. So would this be one of the best playoff runs of all time if the Knicks close out this series game 3 and 4 and finish the playoffs 15-0?
If they sweep, if they sweep
Yeah.
the Spurs, I think that would be, you've got to put that up there as like a top 10
Yeah.
playoff run, right? Top 5 playoff run. I mean, you've got the Lakers, the Warriors. Who else are above? The
Yeah, we
Bulls must
talked
have had a
about this
playoff
earlier.
run.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
texted about this earlier. Like the Celtics went 16-3 in the playoffs, 2023-24. One of the team, I think the Bulls went 12-1 or something. I'm gonna try to look it up really quickly. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
if they win out, they'll finish this postseason 16-2 without losing a
yeah.
game since the first round.
The only difference though between like, like between the Warriors and the Bulls and like the Knicks here is that the Warriors had Steph Curry and Kevin
Yeah,
Durant. The Bulls had Michael Jordan. Like we don't have
yeah,
I mean, we have an all-time, like I think Jalen Brunson will go down as an all-time great, right? But we don't have like a, top 5 player of all time on this team. So
yeah, for
it's
sure.
not going to be like it's not going to be like one of the greatest playoff teams ever, but like as so far as a run goes, like you could probably talk about this higher than you can the Dirk Mavs run, maybe. I don't know. The Mavs did go through like they went through a gauntlet in the West and then took down
Yeah,
the Heat, but it's been a great playoff run. It's also been a fun one to watch because
yeah, for
the
sure.
Knicks fans the Knicks fans are
They're
so
rowdy.
fun. So
They're fun. They're always fun. They're fun, win or loss. Like they go crazy no
yeah.
matter what happens. So yeah. So Lakers 2001 went 15-1. Warriors first year with KD went 16-1. The 82-83 Sixers went 12-1. 23-24 Celtics went 16-3, and the 95-96 Bulls went 15-3. So those are the best playoff runs by record. And
So
I'm
the
sure,
Warriors that year started off 15-0 then because they
I
lost
guess,
game
and then
4 to the
they lost
Cavs,
games. Yeah,
I
and then
think. So
they
that's kind
probably
of
should have.
crazy.
They definitely should have lost game one though in that series. Jr. kind of messed that one up, and then who knows?
Oh, wait,
They
wait,
probably
wait.
still win.
You said, are you saying 2018 or are you saying the first KD year?
Was that not the first KD year?
Remember, the first KD year was the last Kyrie year, and the one in
Oh yeah, you're right.
5.
You're right. Yeah, yeah. First KD year,
Okay,
16
that means
and
they
one,
started the playoffs
15-0.
15-0. That's
That's
crazy.
ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. That team was just unfair. Yeah. Any more notes on this Knicks Spurs first 2 games? Surprising, definitely. Thought the Spurs
I
were at
would
least going to split.
I would say we gotta highlight Julian Champagny, bro. He's shooting
Yeah.
7 for 17 from three. He had 5 in the first half of game 1.
Mm,
I wrote down in my notes Julian motherfucking Champagny because he was on fire.
yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna continue on the road. I feel like role players don't typically do that in
What
road
about
games,
Shamit?
but dude, Shamit. Okay, that's true. But also, Shamit's been on fire for like 3 weeks now, so this might just be a regular
Shamit, Shamit will never cool down. He's the greatest role player of all time.
Wizards
He's
legend.
unbelievable, dude. He's the true journeyman. He's been all over,
Immaculate
and now he's
good.
getting his shine. I know, I know. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I rooting for Spurs. I just want a good series at this point. I don't want the Knicks to go up 3-0, especially with Big Dom in attendance tomorrow. So it'd be really nice if Wemby can just, do his thing and make this a competitive series.
It'd be funny if there was some sort of Donald Trump jinx and then the Knicks just lost four
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, that would. Well, I saw a clip of Mikal Bridges and someone asked him how he felt being up 2-0. He's like, it's 0-0, because he got flashbacks to Giannis when they went up 2-0 against them and then they blew it. But those were two home games that they won.
Yeah,
So,
it's a little different. Also, like
yeah.
the Suns were a good team, but I don't know. I feel like the Bucks had more star power, and I think sometimes the star power can outweigh the team basketball.
Yeah, I don't know who has more star power though in this series.
This series,
I
I don't
think you
know.
have to give it to the
I,
Knicks, to be
I'd say
honest,
it's
overall.
yeah.
I think the Spurs are too young to give them that star power advantage, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in Game 3. I'm excited. Hopefully the Spurs win. Okay, next topic. Big week in the NFL, despite it being June. I was looking forward to June 1st for the past 2.5 years, and it finally came around. And Drake May has his new number one receiver, AJ Brown, going to be wearing number one for the Patriots. Was it an overpay? Maybe. Was it worth it? Absolutely. And they still have about 34 or 35 million in cap, so they can definitely extend Christian Gonzalez. I expect that to be done before the season starts. And they'll have a very solid core around the Patriots. Drake May, who just led the team to the Super Bowl last year. Uh, my record prediction, hard to schedule this year. I know the schedule was a big talking point with a lot of people last year. It was super annoying. Um, they're projected at 9.5 wins. I can see them going 11-6 or 12-5. They have a really tough start to the season, though. So, how do you feel about AJ Brown being out of your division and now on my team, the New England Patriots?
I love it, man. I don't gotta watch. I mean, I know St. Juice isn't on my team anymore, but I don't
Hmm.
gotta watch St. Juice get bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ Brown
Yeah,
bullied every single Washington corner for like 4 years. I don't think it's too much of an overpay. Like the only reason why I would say maybe it is because you are eating his contract. Like he's got a kind of a fat contract. Not this year. This year's cap hit is fine. You probably will restructure the full contract anyway, but
yeah.
like that last year is like $30 million at age 34 or something like that. So not
They'll figure it
ideal,
out.
but also like as an Eagle through 4 years, he averaged just under 1,400 yards and 140 receptions a year. Like if he can be somewhere near that for the next 3 years, I think that's a complete win. And you
Yeah.
have a great target for Drake May to just fire some darts to. Like I think they're gonna have a great offense.
Yeah, for sure. I think he led the league the last 4 years combined. Like if you go back to his first year, the Eagles until now, with the most air yard, like 20 plus air yard touchdown catches with 18. And I mean, me personally, I think Drake May at least has a top five deep ball in the NFL. So I think putting those two together just works perfectly with the scheme that the Patriots are trying to run. And I mean, AJ Brown's like the big news right now, but the Patriots also have Romeo Dobbs, who I now think fits even better as a wide receiver too behind AJ Brown. So he won't get that cornerback one coverage, and he'll be able to slide right into the slot. So I I think the Patriots offense will be very good next year. Uh, I just really want them to like silence the schedule doubters. Like people are like, oh, they're only this good because of the schedule. And I guess this is kind of the year we'll see if they're right or not. I don't know. Vrabel,
Yeah.
who cares about him? We'll see how he goes. So luckily his heat has kind of cooled down, but Oh man,
Yeah.
that's another
Weird,
thing for another time.
weird thing on the Dobbs situation though. The Packers re-signed Christian Watson for like
Yeah,
$100 million.
fat contract.
He's had like I like Christian Watson. I'm a Christian Watson fan, but he has not
Yeah,
had a full season of being good. Romeo Dobbs has had more time being good than Christian Watson, and they let
yeah.
Dobbs go, and they gave Watson a fat contract. Kind of interesting, but
hmm
I don't like the Packers, so I hope that they lose every game. So I'm fine with it.
Packers have a lot of stuff they're dealing with too, right? Josh Jacobs, he got
Oh,
arrested.
well,
Yeah.
he's got some situation he's got to figure out. Um, I don't. Do they even have a like who's their backup running back? I have no idea.
I don't know, man. I'm not into that Packers stuff. I don't know. I don't think I don't think they're a team to necessarily worry about in the NFC, but I guess we'll see. I like Jordan Love, but who
What a
do they
difference a
just
year
have Christian
makes.
Watson? No, they have Golden too. They have Golden. I
Yeah,
guess they'll be okay. I don't know. That division's just that in the
it's
NFC
hard.
South. It's just hell. And talking about the
It's
NFC
hard.
South, another big move that kind of overshadowed the AJ Brown trade, which everyone was expecting, was a Miles Garrett trade to the Rams. Rams, I wrote down here, should be the favorites to win the Super Bowl. I think they are. And
Oh yeah.
Aaron Donald has been hinting about coming back on his Instagram.
Oh,
He always has the hashtag like stay ready or ready. Um, if Aaron Donald comes back on like a vet minimum contract, I don't know, is he still under contract with the Rams? I don't know. Anyway, if he
I don't
comes
know how that
back,
works.
that defensive line will be the greatest defensive line the NFL has ever seen. And I don't even think it'll be a question. I don't care if he's Unk. Dude, he was double teamed his entire career. Now you give him Miles Garrett and they have Braden Fisk and someone else on the outside.
He's not
Unbelievable.
coming back. He's not coming back.
But what
He's
if
retired, but that would be nice.
Gronk came back
Rams. Gronk came back because of Tom Brady.
and Donald could come back because of Miles Garrett?
I don't know. I wrote down some stuff here about Garrett. So he's coming off a record-breaking year, 23 sacks,
Yeah,
right? He's 20th all time in sacks.
that's insane.
This was his age 30 season. Michael Strahan also had his record-breaking sack season at age 30. So I looked at what did Michael Strahan do for the next like 4 years. He averaged 11 sacks a season for the next 4 years. So 11 sacks typically puts you like right outside the top 10 in sacks leaders for the year. I think if that happens, the Rams take that, right? Like
Yeah, for sure.
Miles
No
Garrett,
questions asked.
Miles Garrett is going to continue being a superstar. I'm really excited. I mean, he had a healthy season. Um, they traded for Trent McDuffie as well. They've given
Yeah,
up 7 picks in total in these 2 trades. They don't care about the picks.
never have.
But I mean, last time they did this and they went all in, they won a Super Bowl. So I'm excited. They've got 2 more years of Stafford.
Yeah,
Let's see what they can do with Garrett and Stafford, and you know, can they please beat the Seahawks? I would hope so.
yeah. I think they would. I was actually pleasantly surprised when I opened my sleeper app during the Miles Garrett trade to realize that I have the Rams defense on my team. Yeah, that made me so happy. It's the only defense I have. But wow, this defense is going to be insane. And overall, this team is going to be pretty good if Matthew Stafford can stay healthy. I know he's older, and I know all last season they were like so worried about him and his health, and then he just won MVP. So uh, if he can stay healthy, Puka can stay out of trouble. Miles Garrett stays healthy. I really don't know if there's a team that can beat this team other than themselves, to be honest with you. Um,
I mean,
so we'll see what happens.
they probably had I mean, they may have had the best offense in the league last year. I can't remember by points for what they were, but now you
Yeah,
have
they did. They did have the most points for, I
yeah.
think.
So now you've improved your defense a lot, and your defense was not bad. It was not bad last
Yeah.
year. So I
I think
mean,
they're top 10 points allowed and then most points for, something like that.
I'm excited to watch this team. I just hope that the Commanders make the playoffs and don't have to face them in the playoffs.
The only good thing about winning the division is instead of we get to play the Seahawks to start the year, the Patriots, but the Bills have to play the Rams because they came in second. So that'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This football season is coming up. Training camp, I don't think has started yet. They're doing like OTAs or whatever's going on right now. Uh, but yeah, it's coming up soon. We're in June, and I'm afraid of this Rams team. The only problem with the Rams is that they don't actually have any real fans. Like they're every time they have a home game, it's really an away game because all the other team's fans come to the arena.
But I will say it will be nice to see, like, I feel like they're going to get a lot of primetime games. It'll be nice to watch
Yeah,
some more of Miles Garrett on primetime because I feel like with Cleveland the last couple
in
of years, like
Cleveland,
they
yeah,
don't they
yeah,
don't get too many primetime. They do get some just because it is Cleveland, but they don't
yeah.
get a lot. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to get
Oh,
some nice Monday
also,
night football.
yeah, Super Bowl this year is in SoFi, so
Oh,
Rams get there. They were at SoFi last time against the Bengals,
yeah.
and they
Why is
won.
it back in SoFi?
I don't
That
know,
seems
but
that seems a
they were
little
there last time and they won. So could
little
history
fishy.
repeat itself? Maybe. I don't know. I think they need to go to like different stadiums. Like Atlanta has a new stadium. They should go check out and then go to Miami or something. I don't know.
I would like to
But
see
yeah,
some outdoor stadiums.
yeah. I think they just get worried about weather when they have like an outdoor game. That's why they play it safe with the
Yeah,
dome. It's kind
makes
of
sense.
annoying, but whatever. Okay, next topic: NHL. Um,
Crazy
Electric game
series.
yesterday. Electric game. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch anything until it was 4-3 and there was like a minute 50 left. I turned it on and the Canes tied it up after being down 4-0. Mitch Marner had a hat trick in the second period and an assist. The Vegas Golden Knights go up 4-0. The Canes storm back. I think they scored 3 goals in under 40 seconds, like
Yeah.
4 minutes into the third period. And then they tied the game with a minute and a half left just for an overtime for the goalie to kick the puck into the net, and they lose. When watching this series, game two specifically, when the Canes tied the series with an overtime winning goal, I believe they've gone to overtime twice now in 3 games. I compare the electricity of a overtime goal to a walk-off home run. I still think the walk-off is slightly more electric because you get to round the bases and then like celebrate with your boys at home plate. But I think it's pretty close. What do you think about that take?
I'm gonna go walk off home run in seven. Part of
Yeah,
this is because, like you said, like you can pimp that shit and you can take your time. You can take your
yeah, you
time with
can
that.
take your time. Yeah,
Um, Also, it's guaranteed that you'll have a crowd pop because
yeah,
in hockey, anyone can score that game-winning goal. Like it could be away or home, right? So if the
hmm
away team scores, there's no crowd pop. There's no
hmm
horn blaring. It's just, oh man. But in baseball, a game-winning run, so a walk-off run, instant crowd pop.
yeah.
Um, instant crowd pop. And it's also like I played baseball, so I like baseball more. So that's why that's also part of why.
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. I think my new favorite walk off, we've seen it twice in the past month, is the Cattell like underhand bat toss to his bench. He's done it twice where he's
Oh
hit
yeah.
like a low and inside slider. And he's like pulled it out and he just takes his bat and fucking chucks it right at his team's bench and just like walks around the bases. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about like hitting a walk off home run and like it as soon as it goes off your bat, and there's nothing anyone else can do other than like stand and watch it fly. It's just, I mean, it's electric. On that note about baseball, Padres suck. My team has been horrible. Um, they've won 2 out of their last 11 games. It was last Friday here was that first win, and then they won last night barely against the Mets. They just lost to the Mets again today. They can't hit, can't pitch. It's miserable. It's June. It's like the worst time of the season. There's no All-Star game yet. It's like the middle part of the season. They've clearly lost focus. It's so annoying. The Nats have been good, though. I think we might be tied, actually. Nats and Padres record-wise, if you guys won today,
Yeah.
uh, which is interesting. And then the Braves are the best team in baseball, at least for now. Dodgers are heating up. I saw Freddie Freeman hit a walk-off homer last night or 2 nights ago. So, yeah, baseball is in the full swing now.
I mean, I'm sorry the Padres suck, but I've had a great time watching the Nats this year. I'm just gonna rock through my notes real quick on the Nats. We did have
Yeah.
a rough series against the Marlins, dude. We got we
Swept,
got
right?
obliterated. Yeah, sweep, and they're not particularly pretty. But we have killed the Diamondbacks, and I'm hoping that it's a good run out west, because I'm pretty sure we're out west for the next like week and a half. Um, Foster Griffin yesterday had a great start. He's put together three really good starts in a row. We're 9-3 when he pitches.
Hmm.
So very exciting stuff out of a guy that I did not expect to be like a top, top of the end rotation guy. And then we got some prospects, dude. This team, the team after the All-Star break is going to look a little different from what the current team looks like. Willits is in high A ball right now, so it's not like he's going to come up, but I just wanted to highlight that he's got six bombs. He's hitting 300, 918 OPS. That's a 200-point
That's
bounce
really good.
in
Yeah.
OPS from last year. 40 single A games. But my guy Seaver King, that's who I'm excited for. He dominated in Double A. He's playing pretty well in Triple A right now. 822 OPS in 16 games. I'd love to see him come up and play some second base. We got to get Nasim Nunez off this roster, man. He does not hit the ball. He's
Yeah.
a great fielder though, so maybe they'll dump Jorbit, Vivas, but one of those two have got to go because if I see
Yeah.
them get up in a crucial time, a crucial AB, and just they look like little leaguers against like a JV high
Dude,
schooler, and it is
Nunez is
not.
so tiny. Like seeing him in
Yes,
person, dude is very small. He's a great fielder.
yes, great fielder,
Yeah.
horrible hitter though. He should not be in the MLB.
Yeah. It's a little bit depressing watching the Nats, knowing that basically all of your good players, so I guess right now your top two, have just come from the Padres. Like James Wood was in that Juan Soto trade, same as CJ Abrams. Hassel was also in that trade, but I guess he's not playing too well. And then you had Mackenzie Gore as well, who
I
was pretty
mean,
solid for you guys, and then you traded him, which was fine.
he has not been great for the Rangers
Yeah.
so far this year. But I mean, it would have been worth it for the Padres if they had won. If they had beat
Well,
the
yeah.
Phillies uh, in that CS, then it would have been probably worth it. But
Yeah, but then I go to a Nats game and I see James Wood and CJ Abrams like going yard, and my whole team's batting like 240 and under. I'm like, wow, these guys are doing better. They produce more offense than the entire Padres nine hitters. So it's a little bit depressing, especially Machado, who's been horrible. He's batting under
is he
170 now, and he's going to get paid
is
for
he
a
just
long
old?
time. I don't know,
Is he
man.
just old right now, or it could
I
just be a
think
slump? It could just be a slump.
someone made a video talking about the Padres hitting coach. I forget who it is. See if I can look it up. But like he was hired either this year. Steven Souza Jr. joined the coaching
Yeah,
staff
former
this
Nat.
year. Yeah. And since he joined since he joined the team, everyone is down from last year, and it's not even close.
Oh,
I'm looking at my search history right now, and it says this is a Reddit comment. Steven Souza Jr. quite literally has zero coaching experience before being put in this role. So Maybe that's
Also,
the reason why. Who knows?
Steven Souza Jr. was not like he was a utility guy. Like he was not a good hitter. Like
Yeah.
he, he was a journeyman. I mean, not all coaches are like, the
Yeah,
greatest
not all
players
coaches have to
since,
play.
yeah, but you know, you're my hitting coach and you hit 240. I'm gonna hit 220 if that's what I'm getting instruction from.
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
that probably doesn't actually have anything to do with it, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah. All right. You want to run through your Braves and Dodgers notes, and then we'll get to the real part of this conversation. Love Island, USA.
Uh, yeah, Braves Dodgers probably the best two teams in the league overall. Oh, we got
Mhm.
another cat sighting. Probably the best two teams. Probably the best two teams in the league overall. I mean, uh, the Braves have been impressive, especially Acuna this whole season has not been great, but
Mhm.
last 10 games, 333 average, 12 hits, 5 bombs. He's been really good recently. The Braves pitching staff has been just insane. Starting pitchers, uh, they have the second best ERA in the league. Chris Sale, Bryce Elder being great. Insane bullpen. Shout out to my guy Dylan Lee. I was looking through their stats earlier today. He's been like a pretty good reliever for his career, but he's never done what he's doing this year. He is their most used reliever, and he has a 1.17 ERA. He's been great. And then for the Dodgers, how the hell are they this good and Mookie is hitting like 178? What? How is that possible? Mookie has a negative WAR right now. Um, Shohei has been pitching out of his mind.
Yeah.
0.78 ERA. Sasaki is finally starting to turn it around, which is like really scary because they just have every single player under the sun. And like, why is Andy Paez like the greatest
Raking.
player in the league? Like, can we stop? Can
Andy
we stop?
Pages. Andy Pages is the goat. You know. Can't wait for them to give him like 200 mil, 195 deferred until he's 80. That'll be awesome.
Like,
Yeah, no,
that's crazy.
Shohei's been amazing. How does Mookie suck and they're still good? Because they have eight other amazing hitters. So, like, when one person is not good, I don't think it really affects their team.
Dude, Max
And
Muncy
then,
has
yeah,
been good, bro. I hate Max
Max
Muncy.
Munchie. Yeah, he's
I
so
hate
fat.
him.
He's so annoying. Remember when we went to the bar and he hit like four home runs in the same game?
Yeah,
He scored like
just
all the Dodgers runs and then walked it off. Yeah, dude,
I
so
remember we were like,
fucking
oh, dude,
annoying.
that's Max Muncy. I fucking hate Max Muncy, and then he's 4 home runs.
Dude,
I
there's
was
not a
angry.
baseball team I hate more than the Dodgers. And there's nothing I can do about it because they're always. Do you think there will ever be a time where the Dodgers are not good?
I mean, yeah, we just gotta wait. How old is
30
Shohei?
years?
We just gotta wait sometime. I mean,
Yeah,
realistically,
but
they
then
will
they'll
be
just
bad. They were
they'll
bad
just put
at one. I
Shohei in
mean,
a lab.
they weren't bad at one point, but like they're not putting Shohei on ice. They
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. They're gonna like extract his sperm and then like find a perfect
oh
donor and create curate the the perfect Japanese baseball player. Even better than
okay.
Shohei. It's gonna happen.
All right. Chat, what are we doing? Now, I realistically they will have a bad season. But can it come sooner rather than later, please? That's kind of the thing. A three-peat
I don't
would
know.
be crazy.
I don't see it. I don't know if they'll win, but at the same time, like I don't see them missing the playoffs in the next decade.
I mean, but that's so like what we don't
I
know what their
they,
team's gonna look like in 7 years.
I mean, here's the thing: they'll just buy the best free agent or trade for him and give him an insane amount of money, unless there's a cap, which could happen. Well, I guess we'll see what happens after this year with if there's going to be a cap or a floor or what they decide, and if there will be a lockout or not. So I guess that'll be the only way the Dodgers won't make the playoffs is if there's a lockout. So
I mean,
that would work, I guess.
if they put a cap, then the Dodgers are gonna have to move some money around because they are definite, and the
Yeah, if they put
Mets.
a
But
dude, if they put a cap, what do you think the tax would be for the Dodgers or the Mets? Like they would have to pay. I know the luxury
well,
tax is crazy in the NBA.
like
Yeah, I know
half
they
their
are.
salary in luxury tax. They're probably paying $100 million in luxury tax right now, or at least I'm pretty sure the Mets are. I
Yeah,
think the idea behind the cap would be a hard cap. It wouldn't be like the NBA where it's like kind of like a
yeah,
soft
okay.
cap.
Like a soft
I
cap.
think it would
Yeah, okay.
be I think it would be a hard cap, which is why the players are not fucking with it.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean that makes sense from a player perspective. You want to make as much money as possible.
yeah, I mean, I
So
would never agree to a salary cap if I was a baseball player.
yeah.
There's no
So
point.
we'll see what happens there. Very interesting stuff. Soon it'll just be baseball. Probably in the next earliest week, latest 2 weeks, it'll just be baseball on. So that's what we'll be talking about mostly, and then free agency and other stuff. So now, getting to the most important part of this podcast, Love Island USA. I've never watched Love Island before this season. And wow, was I in for a whirlwind. I watched the first episode with Nick, and I think they opened the episode with like a 10-minute music video of them just like twerking and rubbing their bodies with oil. So that
It's
was,
the intro. It's the intro.
okay. What is that? Okay. Uh, Basically, from my point of view, watching about 4.5 hours of this show, it just seems like a massive orgy. Especially last challenge. What the hell was that? Boss bitch challenge where the girls make out with three different guys in the span of 4 minutes. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's
It's
not
probably
even
gonna get
half the
worse.
worst of it,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. It's
Last
probably gonna get
season,
worse.
there was like a challenge where, do you remember Huda?
Hurricane Huda.
She basic like she basically like essayed one of the other characters. Like they were like fucking basically uh in one of the challenges like
There
later in
was
the
a lot of
season
dry
too.
humping in this one. Like, it was, I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell was going on that table. There's I mean, I will say I'm entertained. Like, this is good television, especially this early. It hasn't even been an elimination. And
Elimination tonight. Elimination
oh
tonight.
yeah, do we? How do you vote on that? Or will it be too
So
late?
the way it works is like sometimes America, I hate when they say that, but sometimes we get to vote. I don't think we get to vote tonight. Um,
Okay.
and then other times it's like the Islanders will do like a recoupling. So I think that's what's happening tonight. And whoever is left single is booted. So basically tonight there are less girls than there are guys. So one guy will get sent home, I think. That's how it'll work. So
So it's
whoever is
probably
single,
Sean.
it could potentially be Sean, but like Kenzie has been feeling up Sean. Uh,
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I don't know. I'm also like Melanie and Sincere are not
Yeah, dude.
they're
Dude,
not
Melanie
feeling
was
each other. Well,
tripping
Melanie's
last
going crazy.
episode, dog.
She
Dog.
I thought she was kind of cool at first, and now she's
So did I.
kind of psycho.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I hate Kenzie. Just talk to Zach. Just talk to the guy.
Yeah,
He,
I think that made that entertaining though. Like her just like avoiding him on purpose. Like she's not gonna see him at least 12 times a day.
yeah, and then she
She
like
kind of
picks
grew
on
on me
him.
last episode. Yeah.
Then she picks on him in all the challenges, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
dude. Like get over
Yeah,
with it.
facts.
Get
Like
over it.
the water one where he already got pushed
Yeah,
in and they already revealed his name for one of them and she just like pushed him in anyway. Like why are you doing all
exactly.
that?
It's not. What game are we playing right here? I actually think Kata is kind of cool. She's kind of funny. Like she went back at Melanie after Melanie
Yeah.
like
Anemius Keita,
tried to
Celtics
slime her.
legend.
So okay, yeah,
Uh
that's fair. Uh, all right, but hear me out. Hear me out. So the drama in the last episode was Melanie pulled the bombshell for a chat before
Patrick Corbin.
giving before giving what was I saying? Before giving the single person Kenzie dibs. And so what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, do you think that the single person should get first dibs on the bombshell, or like we're on Love Island, it's every man for himself?
I don't know. I think For Melanie specifically, I think she just did that because she was mad at Sincere for just talking to Kata, which they did was like it was like nothing crazy what they did. But also, I think it was the way that she went about it. Like she was like blocking both
Yeah.
Trinity and Kenzie's view of Corbin. Also, why are all six of them just like enthralled with this very boring, nonchalant man? Like he's like, "Yo, ladies, there's someone called me nonchalant." like, we get it, dog. Okay, we get it. But like, yeah, I mean, I think especially because she was already coupled up. I think for sure should have let Kenzie go, but I think she was just all the events that have transpired before his arrival, and like she was going crazy on the couch when like he appeared, even though they had already had an aggressive makeout session with him and the money counting thing. So I don't know. I think she's just mad. She was mad about the previous challenge, like and like Sincere talking to Kata and just pulled him, and then got mad at Beatriz, goated name by the way. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, the single person should get first dibs, especially because like Kenzie was just kind of like dropped by Zach without him actually saying anything.
Yeah. Wait, last thing on the Love Island front, dude. So Gabriel, like the guy
Freak,
bombshell,
absolute freak.
he's freaked out. Have they even given him, you know how they do like the confessional where they talk with the
Yeah.
camera? Has he gotten one of those? Because I don't think that he's said more than 5 words on this show. And all it is smacking lips with whoever is in front of him. And like it is just crazy. Like slow down, dude. Like I understand you're horned up, but you gotta like, are you not trying to like talk to people? Like when he first
No,
came
he's
on,
not.
it was crazy that because he brought Beatrice and
Trinity.
what's her Trinity to that
Yeah.
like hotel room or whatever, and then in the middle of having a conversation with the two of them, he was having a conversation with two of them. He just starts making out with Beatrice, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
what is happening? What is happening?
Yeah, I really liked in that too, like when it was Zach and Bryce, like
Oh
Mimi
my
Skater
gosh.
was making out with Zach, and then Bryce was like, "Yeah, I got to get me one," and she was like, "No, not tonight."
Dude, yeah, that guy, Bryce, if I had a ability to
If I had a
vote
vote, I'd
someone
vote him
off the
out.
island,
I'd vote him
I would
out.
vote Bryce out.
Yeah,
I would vote Bryce.
because like also another thing I don't like about the show, I guess it's normal. Lily said like there was a 19-year-old on Love Island UK, but why are these people so young? These people are younger than you now. You're 23, and they're the same age as me.
Yeah.
Like, why are you like? Imagine you're watching the show, and with like your parents are watching it, and then like you do the first challenges, stand behind the door you agree most with. It's like cowgirl, doggy, or missionary, and it's like. Yeah, there's just something about me just getting fucked from behind. It's so fun. Like, what? It's something my brain can't comprehend. I don't know.
It's I feel like previous, and I could be wrong on this, but I feel like previous seasons they were like 25 to 28 was the range. And I could be wrong about that. But I feel
I
like
feel
we've
like that's
gone to
fine.
like 22 to like 26.
Yeah, but like
Which is
Bryce is 29.
yeah,
Like he's with
that's
Trinity, who's
true. He is
22.
older.
That's 7 years. Seven
That's a
year
little
difference.
weird. Like that
That
just
is
feels
weird.
weird. I'm not one for like I think a 3 year age difference, 4 or 5 is probably like okay, but like I feel like 7 is a lot, man.
Yeah, and especially when the first challenge, like half the people didn't even get to talk to each other. They just like came, they were just threw into a challenge where they just immediately start like making out with the person right in front of them. They don't even say words to each other. Like that to me just felt a little bit crazy. Uh, I'll be interested to see who they vote off tonight. I've been getting a lot of Love Island videos on my TikTok, so I like to see what other people think about the show. Definitely entertained. It's filling my reality TV hole with no Survivor, as that ended a couple weeks ago. So, yeah. Yeah, I got nothing else to say, really. This was a fun episode of Zoo and Goo Ep 2. First one will never
Well,
be released.
For yeah. Also, we're gonna lock in on the intro. A
Yeah, no,
pre-fired the loading
I
screen.
love the intro. Just it starts recording.
Pre-fired the loading screen. Also, like it's okay. We can talk about that offline. Good episode. I think next week, so next Sunday, the finals could be over. So we'll talk we'll talk NBA finals.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's more football news. Hopefully the Commanders do something, and then
Hopefully the finals is still going
baseball.
on, honestly.
Yeah, I mean I would love. I mean I would love for a 7 game series.
Are there
But
three games this week if the Spurs win one?
yeah, we got Monday,
Monday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Saturday, and
Saturday.
Friday,
Yeah,
something like that.
it's 2 days between travel days. Rest.
Yeah. So also we
Okay.
got World Cup coming soon, so maybe we'll talk some World
Yeah,
Cup
we
next
have
week.
some soccer content. A lot of people think USA is going to get grouped, which I learned means not getting out of the group stage. I don't know what I thought grouped meant before, but
We'll
it's
see.
not what I thought. So we'll
We'll see.
see.
Maybe
I'm
I gotta do some
entertained.
more research. I'm not too big on
All I've seen
soccer.
is the England players complaining about the heat in New Jersey. And I'm just like, it's June, man. We're early June.
Yeah,
World
they're
Cup is
cooked.
going to be mid June. You're cooked if you are complaining about the heat already. It's
Yeah,
only going to get worse from here.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Uh, Peace out.
See ya.
All right. See ya.